Wonderful. We are live.
We're live.
Hey, we are live streaming again.
Again.
Yeah, the last couple of videos, they all came from China. So we used recorded videos, but now we are back in good old Germany.
Yes.
Because over here are great lifestyle parties, which we can talk about today.
Yes.
And yeah, in Germany, we can use live streaming again. Isn't that good? So, yeah, would you like to start with your banter?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Emily and Michael show. I'm Emily.
And I'm Michael. You guessed it. So, what's our topic for today?
Today is we're talking about so exciting to be our latest experience with room temperature and sex.
Room temperature and sex, yes. And we made experiences with that on a lifestyle party. And I think to spice it up a little bit, we can also talk a little bit about the party, go into some hot details there, since we're talking about hot room temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So how are room temperature related and room temperature and sex related?
How they are related? Well, conventional wisdom is just make the room very hot and then the sex will be good. I mean, we looked around online and you always get the same suggestion. Just heat up the room so that it's really, really hot, and this will be perfect for your sex life because, of course, the clothes go off. And that's
you're naked?
Yeah, I mean, you're naked in the sauna, right? So it should be good to have sex in the sauna, actually. And there's also science. Science says our skin is getting more sensitive when it's warmer. So everybody says to have the maximum arousal, to have the skin really sensitive and to have everything really hot, just heat up the room like crazy. Yeah, basically like a sauna. Would you agree?
No, actually not. Too hot is not really good because it's hard to get aroused.
That would be against science. This is different from what scientists say. Ooh. Oh, well, I mean, let's throw in some experience from last weekend. How about that? Yeah, because there we have been to a lifestyle party. It was called Trist Berlin, organized by Sin Events. Let me bring that up over here on the screen. And this was an excellent lifestyle party. This was probably the best lifestyle party we've ever been to. What do you think?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so far. Better ones, even better ones to come.
Yes.
But I think it's hard to top. I mean, this was really, really good. So the organizers, they were doing so many good things for us. So and the location was totally awesome. Everything was good. Well, except probably the temperature here and there, because on the first day we ended up in a very hot spa. The organizers, they had rented 2 stories of the Radisson Blu Hotel in Cottbus. Let me bring that up on the screen. It's an excellent hotel, and it got a great spa area with saunas, with a big pool, with sunbeds and everything. So we ended up there, and it was really hot and it was really wet. I mean, with all the water and pool and so on, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, how did you feel in the spa over there?
I feel feel exhausted.
Okay. I felt sweating under the bathrobe, basically.
Yes.
And I can recall the spa area got 2 stories, the ground floor and a kind of gallery. So we went up to the gallery. Probably over there it was even hotter, I don't know. But I can recall there was a couple reclining on the sofas over there. And let's call them couple A for the first couple. How about that?
Yeah.
So do you still recall couple A?
Yeah, in the gallery, right?
Yes.
And they are really beautiful couple. I think really perfect body and a handsome guy. And the girl is looking like a photo model.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Tall, slim. Yeah, I can recall she got a great smile, very inviting, right?
Yes. Or we just sit, good night, not good night. So we say just greeting to
I
each
think we
other.
just said hello.
Yeah, we just said hello. And did not really talk to them.
No, huh? I think it was, or I had the impression it was just too hot. I mean, under the bathrobe, I was sweating, and I felt out of power. I felt like you said, exhausted.
Yeah, exhausted because I was sweaty and under the bathrobe, and it's really hot, and it's really like I want to sit down and do something.
Yeah, that's what we did. I mean, we were at the balcony, and we were watching the show downstairs. Where there was a pole for pole dancing, which they put it there. I mean, I don't think it's a standard equipment in the spa area.
No.
And there was the German championship in pole dancing. A girl called Lea Roth, very nice girl. She was stripping nude. She was pole dancing there and made a great show. I can bring her page up over here as well. There we go. So she was doing a great show, and we were, enjoying the show basically. But my thinking was, this was a lifestyle party, a swinger party, and there's couple A, and they are just looking great, handsome guy for you, and then photo model, like a woman for me to talk to. And usually we would just talk to them. We would let the show be the show. I mean, wouldn't it be much more normal we talk?
Yes. Normally we will do that.
Yeah. But everybody was exhausted. So we went downstairs to the base floor of the spa area. And over there we met another couple.
Couple B.
Yeah, let's call them couple B. And a lovely couple. I have to say, this is one of the couples where you instantly feel like the chemistry is matching. Yeah, you see them exchange two words, you know the chemistry is matching, and we directly fell in love with them. So from there on, they can't do anything wrong. The location can be hot, it can't be wrong. Nothing can happen. And we were talking to them, and for me, logically, it was clear like it would be good to start playing with them.
Yes.
But physically, I felt like I don't want sex or anything. And if I touch somebody, it won't feel nice. And if somebody would touch me, it won't feel nice. It's just hot, sweaty, and I'm not aroused. And so I just went with my logic. And at some point in time, pretty soon, the man, her husband, they were married for over 10 years, I think, lovely couple. The husband said, "Oh, I'm too warm over here." Of course. And nobody reacted. And I turned to you girls and said, "Hey girls, did you hear what he just said? He's too warm. He needs help to get out of his bathrobe." And you both simultaneously gave me this look and this answer, like, yeah, whatever. Let him do whatever, we want help. And then I think he peeled himself out of the bathrobe and went into a kind of sauna towel. And then sometime later, then his wife, she said, "Oh, I'm too warm over here." And I thought, okay, let's get her out of the bathrobe, and grabbed the bathrobe and made a sign to her husband, like, grab the other part, let's get her out. And then he gave me this look and this answer, like, well, whatever. And I mean, I don't know if she would have been comfortable over there for us taking her out of the bathrobe, but we would have found out. And but nobody wanted to get physical.
No, actually, over there is really hot, and I think everybody were wearing bathrobe.
Yeah, and nobody got out of the bathrobe.
A few, but you just talk, no action.
No. So what I thought in that moment, because I felt like we can jump out of our barefoot, but sex won't happen over here. I felt like it's just me. I'm exhausted. I was working the whole day in my day job and then driving like 400 kilometers to party and then talking to a ton of couples and then going to spa area. And I thought, I'm just exhausted. So it's me. I'm just done. I'm over it for today. And then we took the elevator to the lower floor where our room was. And over there were also 2 playrooms.
Yeah,
right?
That's 2 playrooms.
But as soon as I got out of the elevator and there was a little bit cooler air and so on.
Yeah, the normal air and everything.
Yeah, I was back. I felt like, oh yeah, now I could do sex. And then we checked out the playroom. I don't know, how did you feel when you arrived there?
I think outside the spa is everything fine, and it's I got back the feeling I want something.
Yeah,
I want action. Things.
Yes, so it was just this warm air upstairs, downstairs, everything fine. So it all got a happy end. And so the theory for that day was sex is not good in warm, wet air somehow. If it's overheated, then the 2 of us, we don't have the feeling. It seems like everybody else also doesn't. That was a theory. And the next day it got confirmed, right? Yeah,
next day got confirmed. We had another experience, right?
Exactly. Not in the spa anymore. This time we went with a bus and together with probably 30 other couples. We went to a lovely location, a lovely swinger club called Castle Milkersdorf. Let me bring that up on the screen as well for everybody who doesn't know it. Castle Milkersdorf, or in German it's called Schloss Milkersdorf. It's definitely worth a visit. Great location. They've got a dance floor. They've got a lot of playrooms, a spa area, showers, whatnot, everything.
I love the interior inside. It's wonderful.
It's made with love. Huh?
It's made with love.
And then I also loved the music. DJ Mark Oliver from Hot and Dirty events, he was making the music. And we arrived there, we did eat a bit from the buffet, and we looked around and talked a bit. And then after 1 hour, couple B from the previous day, they entered the location as well. Came with another bus or something. And so they were there, also going around a bit, and then we started talking and we danced a bit. We danced well.
Yes, we danced.
Yeah, that was we probably survived 3 minutes because it was so hot over there as well. And then we were all sweaty.
Yeah, it's really hot over there, but I think we danced. Huh?
We danced? Yeah, we danced. But then then I was all sweaty again, the others as well. And I was in the same place like the day before. There was this couple and we were totally in love with them and we were standing at the bar and it was hot. And for me, logically, it was clear it would be good to start playing. But physically, I felt like whatever I'm going to do, it won't make myself hot, it won't make anybody else hot. It's just too hot over here. But I think,
but then later on we sit in the table or something.
No, we were standing at the bar. And somehow her husband, he was fanning air towards her and he used this little lace edge of her corset. Yeah. And I figured out she doesn't wear any underwear. So I said, hey, I will go down on her. And I grabbed her, put her onto a high bar stool. With one leg onto that table, the other leg onto the bar, and slowly started to go down on her with her inner thighs and watch if that's fine with her. And you had a good idea?
Yeah, right? I gave you an ice cube.
Yeah, you gave me the ice cube. She didn't notice. So I was hiding
Very
it.
Small one.
Wow. From where did you get the ice cube?
I think it's from my drink.
Yeah.
It's from, anyway, it's from drink.
Very good idea. I was hiding it. And when I saw, she likes it, and when I was on her vagina, then I moved it onto the top of my tongue and went with the ice cube right through her vagina.
Yes.
Which is something I usually wouldn't do that because that is too harsh. Like directly with ice and onto the clit and so on. But over there, I had the feeling over here it's okay.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
So hot. Probably need the ice cube.
Yeah. I had this impression, and I thought, anyway, we won't go on playing a lot over there because it's just too hot. And it was okay, right? I mean, she was a bit shocked, but not...
Not bad shocked.
Not badly.
Not badly, but it's in the good side shocking. Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise, probably. And then you took the lead, I think.
Yeah, I suggest we go upstairs to the playroom.
Did you talk with her husband before, or just said everybody, hey, let's go to playroom?
I cannot really recall. Yeah. I think I just suggested to everybody.
Yeah, and they said yes, and I also thought yes, but I can recall I thought I would much rather have a shower before because I'm so sticky and hot and so on. But then I felt like we just met the couple, we just agreed on sex, and if I now say, oh, let's go find a shower first, then I change kind of the destination and the context.
Previous feelings.
Yeah, and then after 5 minutes you feel different. So you don't know the dynamics. I mean, maybe they are queuing at the shower, maybe the water is not hot enough or not cold enough. So no, I thought no, just follow along and let's go to the play area. And fortunately, that was a bit cooler.
Yeah, upstairs it's a bit cooler.
Yeah, still too warm, but a bit cooler.
Still, I think it's for me it's okay in the beginning because I was just entered, so not moving or anything.
Yeah, but once you start with aerobics.
Yes. Then that changes.
I mean, I noticed she was a bit self-conscious about that because when we started playing on the bed, then I was kissing her boobs and her nipples, and I was working my way up to her neck. And she told me, oh, over there I'm totally sweaty because of the long hair. She had really long hair. And yeah, she was completely wet over there. It didn't bother me, so I responded with something along the lines of, hey, you're allowed to be sweaty, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I got the signal that she's self-conscious about that. And I have to admit, I was self-conscious as well. Because like 2 minutes later, the two of you together, you took down my panty. And then you started going down on me both together. Yeah. Which felt really good and which looked really hot and everything. But in my mind, I also thought like, oh, I was sweating so much, I hope I don't smell down there.
I tell you, you're not smelling down there that day.
Yeah, but I mean, that was what I was a little bit worried about. I mean, not too much, obviously, but anyway, so we did it very slow. Yeah. I with her very slow, very pleasurable.
Oral sex.
Yeah, but also when we were doing different positions, so very careful, very slow, and I really enjoyed that, and I liked it because for rabbit's love, I think it would have been too warm. I don't know, how did you experience it with her husband, with him?
I think we had a lot of oral sex, and it feels really pleasure and nice. And later on, he was on top of me, and he was moving a little bit faster than you two, I think.
Rabbit love?
Yeah, but when I hold him, then it feels like a waterfall.
Oh, okay.
It's really sweaty. Then let's make a break. Then get in the towel even, because it's really sweaty. Yeah.
I can recall when she was on top riding me. I saw you with him, and I saw you were coming.
Later on, after the little break, then I think I went back on top of him. Then yes.
I saw you squirting a lot, which doesn't count as shower,
really?
but that somehow it also did set a kind of a break point, because then she said, let's make a little break. And then we had a little break, but then you were riding me. And then another person entered. He made her directly hot again.
Yeah.
So she couldn't enjoy much of the break, but she enjoyed what happened even more. And then she was grabbing my cock again, and so all came to a happy end again.
Yeah.
I think the real happy end of all of that was, for me, when we finally went to the shower all together. I don't know, how did you feel when you got to the shower?
So great to have a shower over here.
Yeah.
It's kind of relief when you feel fresh and active.
Yeah. I would say so. So,
So that was good. But it was hot for most people over there that day, the temperature. But what you in the beginning said is the science the hot is good?
Science, well, that's a conventional wisdom, and a little bit of misinterpreted science, I guess. You read that everywhere, but there's no real scientific experiments that I found regarding room temperature and sex. I mean, Masters and Johnson, they usually research everything about sex. Even with them, I haven't found a single study. But what I have seen is birth rates. Yeah. If the science is right, if in really hot temperatures we get more aroused, easier aroused, and sex is better, then if there's a heat wave, if there's hot temperature outside, then 9 months later, birth rates would have to go up, right? Because people are fucking more, and so more babies are born. And I don't buy into some argument regarding the sperms of men are not so fertile because outside it's a couple degrees hotter. I mean, we don't fry the testes outside. We fry it in the winter time when we are in our cars with seat heatings and big clothes or something, but not in summertime. So birth rates would have to go up, but actually they go down. If you see the curves, if there was a heat wave outside, then 9 months later birth rates are down at their rock bottom.
Less sex.
There's definitely less sex when it's warm. So I don't buy into that argument at all. I think it's the opposite. I think our body, it always tries to keep the body temperature at around about 37 degrees Celsius, and it has to keep a homeostasis there. It cannot get much warmer, much cooler, and we directly feel that. I mean, if we are a little bit too cold, then we get these goosebumps and all these kind of thermal reactions, like the body shutting down the smaller blood vessels in areas where it's not so necessary. You get cold fingers, cold feet, cold nose, and everything. And how is sex? Yeah, well, exactly. Men don't get an erection. We say it's so cold because the cock won't get bigger. And I don't know, how does sex feel when you've got cold feet?
No, I don't feel I want sex because it's not relaxed. I need the power to keep my body warm. And it's really tension inside my body.
You feel tense?
Yeah.
Tense. And it's similar when it's too warm, in my opinion. I mean, when it's too warm, the body also it needs to react. It needs to cool itself down. We have all sorts of cooling mechanisms. For example, sweating. They call it thermoregulatory sweating, meaning the glands under the skin, they secrete the sweat in order to cool it down. That uses a lot of energy. Energy which the body can't use in order to have an erection, to make the vagina lubricated, and all of that. And also with the blood vessels, you've got the same or the opposite effect from what we just talked about. It's called vasodilation, meaning the blood vessels, in this case, they get bigger, so more blood is flowing to the skin,
Yeah.
because the skin can transport the heat away
Okay.
from. And if there's a lot of blood used to transport heat to the skin, guess where it's not used? Yeah, exactly. In your erection, or in my erection, basically. And also not in your vagina. So the body doesn't have the energy to concentrate on sex, to focus on sex.
I see.
And I strongly believe that the best thing for sex is if the body doesn't need to use any energy to cool itself down or heat itself up. And this is a state which, let's call up Wikipedia, which is called, or this is a temperature which is called the thermoneutral zone. Thermoneutral zone is, let me cite it over here from Wikipedia. Let's go to humans. It describes a range of temperatures of the immediate environment, let's say the room or the playroom, in which a standard healthy adult can maintain normal body temperature without needing to use energy above and beyond normal basal metabolic rate. This metabolic rate, it means our bodies are producing heat all the time because the muscles are working, the lung is working, the heart is working, so it's heating up, and it's usually at 37 degrees Celsius. That's the basal metabolic rate, and this is what's meant over here. Then it goes on. Its value is 25 to 30 degrees Celsius or 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit for a naked man standing upright in still air. 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I believe everybody can, even in that little range, everybody can find their own sweet spot. Right? I mean, for us, it's probably not 25, it's probably a bit higher. Right?
Yeah, for me, 27.
27, okay. So what would that be in Fahrenheit for everybody watching it from the US? Let me see, we can calculate it. So our perfect temperature for sex is 27 degrees Celsius or 80.6 degrees Fahrenheit, like 81 degrees Fahrenheit. And wouldn't it be fun for everybody to just try it out at home? Heat up the room to one really specific temperature between 25 and 30 and then see how sex feels, and then make the experiment the next day. Okay, if I make it 1 degree higher, is it better? Or 1 degree lower, is it better? But I think 27 would be a good starting point. And we can use a little weather station or thermometer. Let's see, this is our weather station. I don't think it's easy to see, but now it's 24 degrees, 24.4 degrees Celsius on this station. And we are sitting over here still with clothes. And it would still be a little bit too cold if we are naked, just standing there, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. So, that's the ideal temperature for sex. And we don't say that you must not be sweating, right?
No. Sometimes sweat is really good. Feels good.
I mean, this thermoneutral zone means you're not sweating and you're not chilly when you're standing there naked. But what about if you do sex? I mean, then you do a kind of aerobic.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay for me. When during sex you sweat or I sweat, it feels pleasure.
That's good. So that if you start in that zone and then do a lot of movements, then of course you might get hot, and that's okay. Just you shouldn't get sweaty before. So that's where the 27 kicks in, or 25 or 30. And I hope that couples can use that in order to adjust the temperature in their own playroom, which is probably the living room.
The kitchen.
Or the kitchen. While the bedroom is probably a little bit cooler, and we see that's not ideal for sex unless you do it under the sheets. I hope that party organizers also keep that in mind. Don't overheat their rooms just because conventional wisdom says, make it a sauna.
Yeah.
And,
Not good in sauna.
well, there are so many fantasies online. I mean, CU porn or whatnot, where it is about sex in the sauna. People really are somehow into that, or feel like that would be a good idea. I don't know, would that work for you ever? Never? No chance?
I don't have that kind of fantasy.
For me, I mean, even it's not even just that the fantasy doesn't work. I mean, for me, the erection part would not work.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm in like 100-degree hot, wet air, I feel like I need all my energy for sweating. And I mean, a lot of men are afraid, especially in Germany, where the saunas are completely nude and mixed. They are afraid that they're in the sauna, then the super hot woman enters, and they would get an erection.
Have you ever seen that?
I've seen a lot of super hot women, also together with you, in the sauna. I never got anywhere close to an erection. And I feel like a super hot woman could try to stimulate me. I would still not get an erection in the sauna. Which does not work. It just feels like, oh, that's hurting. But it's not good.
Yes, 100 degrees.
Yeah. So, yeah. Better don't make a sauna out of any of your places. Keep it nice and cozy between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that said, let's wrap it up. It was quite long today.
That's long today.
So hope people enjoyed it this time live again. And if you can't catch it live, don't sweat it. If you've got any questions, you can still comment under the replay, and then we will take your questions later on. But right now, let's see if there are any questions under the live stream. Can move to Facebook, and let's see if Facebook shows us questions. Oh yeah, Barry has said, sounds so wonderful. Thank you, Barry.
Thank you.
And Gav says, love you beautiful people. Hey Gav, thank you so much. We love viewers who give us compliments, right? Barry says, you guys are wonderful. Barry, thank you very much. So with that, I think there are no more comments.
No.
Then let's call it a wrap for today.
Yeah.
And I hope we can do more live streaming again. Right now we won't go to China in the next couple of weeks, so maybe next weekend we can do it again with another topic. Yeah. Let us know what topic you are after. What should we discuss? Where should we shed light on? And then we will jump into that. Yes. With that, have fun with your fellow people.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.